I'm here to give a converter's perspective on this, and I'm also revealing to a broad audience what we are doing in this area. It's actually the world premiere. If we start and look what we want, it's all really very simple. Content and color. You have a brand owner, they want to design, they work with an advertising agency. We have now the repro, the proofing process. It goes on to pre-press and production. Agency and a brand owner that decides, for example, on a given Pantone color. Now we have to start looping. What can we print? Why can't you print it, etc., etc. This loop comes from 4 main things. The first one is the substrate. The second one is pigment choice. All pigments that we are using has to be approved for direct food contact. That means that some of the pigments today, for example in the Pantone books, we're not allowed to use those. Third one is of course the print method. And with a fourth point, we have local best matches that dilute this one single target. Where I have never seen that the best match is the same. We want to eliminate this loop. We start with a database, and we have selected to work with PantoneLIVE. Then we have now a needed color. This is something we're giving to X-Rite, Pantone, and Sun. So on our substrates, with our food-approved pigments, they will see how close can we match that color. We can distribute it out to the design community and the brand customer in form of libraries for Illustrator, Photoshop, ESCO. We can also start verifying each proof we produce. Each proof will be measured and verified before it's sent to the customer. All prints will be verified and data collected so we can control and monitor that we are delivering what we say we're going to deliver. Let's say now that the color needed is not possible to produce. So we now have to go back to the brand owner or customer and say, sorry, we can't do that, but we can do something pretty close. We don't want the old method of wet proofing anymore at all. So with a digital drawdown, we have a way of simulating just a flat color with a very low delta E. So we can now visualize what we can do. I don't know how much you know about Tetra Pak. The design handling piece that involves about 80 systems, and on the production activity, it's about 30 factories. To keep all this together, we will rely on CXF standards, XRGA, Net Profiler, because for us, calibration is a key point. Up front, we will already from the beginning know that the colors we present are colors we can print. We also align this with, in this case, Pantone, which we consider to be an industry standard when it comes to naming and identifying colors. And we can now also set very clear tolerances. Not only can we say, this is the target color that we will print, these are the tolerances we can guarantee to, as well to deliver. For us, it means that we can now offer a global consistency that we haven't been able to offer before. We can further reduce the delta E that we will see between countries and continents. It's now fairly easy to make sure that the proofs, for once, will correctly simulate the spot color. We think now with the introduction of this that we will have completed the digital standard within the company, together with digital proofing, which has worked well, but only for the CMYK part. We think we have it all now. Thank you very much.